Hello folks. Well, we took the 2150 out and I put a 20-inch bar and chain on it. I put a sprocket off of a Husky 41. I think it's 7-tooth maybe, and I put the sprocket and the drum on, and then I had another saw, a Chinese clone, that 52cc Chinese clone, and I put the 20-inch bar and chain off of it onto this 2150 Poulan, and it actually works pretty good for a little 36cc saw. So I'll just show the cutting of it today, and then I'm going to do another video and I'll show you what I did for mods. It's all free stuff. Anybody can do it. Super easy stuff to do. And it just turned this saw into an actual, well, pretty damn good saw for 20 bucks. I didn't do anything to it other than, tune it up and all my little mods, but I didn't spend any money at all on this thing. Or maybe a carb kit. I can't remember. Anyhow, it cuts pretty good. This chain isn't even really that sharp right now, and it's still cutting really good. So let's get it fired up and we'll do some cutting. Okay, she's all warmed up. Let's see what she does. This bar and chain off the Chinese clone, it's pretty much exactly as the bar and chain that I had taken off the 41 Husky and put on here. It's .325 pitch. I think it's 50 gauge. And yeah, 20-inch bar. This is the Oregon bar, and I forget what the actual chain is, but it's works pretty good. Yeah, so it's like, it's not a powerhouse, but I mean, it's 36 cc's, single ring piston as well. And yeah, it's a great little saw. I'm going to use it for ripping boards, freehand. I used the other 60-inch bar before, and it did a good job with that, but my bar was just a little too short, so it's going to work great with this. And it doesn't vibrate as much with this bar and chain on it, so I don't know if that's... I know Oregon has some kind of a different type of a chain that is supposed to be a lot smoother than a conventional chain, so... Yeah, I don't know, but it works really, really well for what it is. I mean, if you got this saw and you think it's a piece of junk, just watch. I'll show you my other video. I'm going to make it after, and I'll show you all the little mods I did to it. And yeah, you can have a pretty good saw. It's not a revving saw, like it doesn't rev right out high, but it lugs right down and it'll hold that RPM, so it's pretty good. I was going to port this one and mess around with it, but I think I'm just going to leave it. I'm probably going to sell this saw. And I have another one. I have a 2050 Pioneer, I think they call that one. And it's basically the same saw. It's pretty much virtually identical. There's just a couple subtle little changes. So I'm going to get it going. And I have a 42cc kit for it that I got off Amazon. So we'll do another video on that one later. Yeah, just want to show a little video of what this thing's capable of with a 20-inch bar and chain. Okay. Oh, you know what? I should show you my... I put the bar and chain off of this one onto my Chinese clone. So let's go fire. I'll go fire that one up. It actually rips pretty good. That chain's pretty much done, but whatever, it cuts really well with a 16-inch bar on it. This one's the Radley. I did a full review on this saw when I first got it, and I don't know, I tuned this saw the other day. Last night, actually, I didn't have the right screwdriver to adjust the carb, and so I bought the right one off Amazon. And so last night I tuned it up, played around with it, and I don't know, I was just cutting with it over there, and this thing really came to life. So I don't know, maybe I was just running it richer than I really needed to. Or maybe it's running really, really lean right now. It's hard to tell. It's got this catalytic converter muffler, and it makes it different. It's quite a bit quieter than a regular muffler, so, you know, you still know it's rich, but it's not as pronounced as with the other open type mufflers, right? So, okay, well, we'll fire this thing up and get her in the wood here. We're gonna stop right there. That chain is crazy dull. I'll go sharpen it. Okay, well, this chain's getting on our last legs there, but let's try this out. I richened up the the low end a bit. It was a bit lean, so I just richened it up a bit. You can see how hot this exhaust gets with that catalytic style muffler. It's just ridiculous here. It actually burns the wood a bit. You know, good for starting a forest fire. I'm going to get rid of that muffler, and I'm sure it'll add a bunch of power to that saw. Anyways, well, my hands are pretty much frozen, so I'm heading her home. Have a good weekend, folks.